Buongiorno tutti. Welcome back to Naples. I told you I was going to climb up that hill. I'm just a day late. In fact, I spent most of my day in Pompei looking at the ruins of that old city. And now I'm on top of a hill trying to figure out whether I should climb up all those stairs or take the stairs down. If I go up the stairs, I can take a tram down, which incidentally is my new favorite thing. It's really going to make climbing up these hills a lot easier because, yeah, I just have light rail. Just whoop, whips up the hill. Costs like about $2. Like Canadian, I think it's like $1.40 or €1.40. And great, saves my poor little feet from getting too sore. So I guess I've decided to walk down these steps at least a little bit until I get to the next train station. But yeah, so today was all about Pompeii, all about the ruins. I actually thought I was only going to take like maybe a couple hours there, but wound up staying there pretty much the whole day. I was just really enjoying just walking through there. I've got 1,000 photos, but I don't even know whether any of them are gonna work out because, quite frankly, it seems like you gotta be there, right? Like, I don't know. I mean, I'll try, but if you have the chance, go. Pictures don't do it justice. And like, there's something to like being in and amongst everything, right? So, you know, but it's such a cool place. And I did take a tour. So as I was saying before I got rudely interrupted by the airplane, I had an appointment with an archaeologist, or a tour with an archaeologist. I like the idea that I have an appointment. I don't know, it sounds fun. Anyway, what an amazing perspective. And speaking of perspectives, look at that. Not bad, eh? This is why you climb the hills. I hope my photos turn out. And walking on these old bricks is pretty something. But yeah, so I got a tour from an archaeologist who really obviously loves his work, and a link to his company. But yeah, it was just such a good, like such rich stories, and you know, a lot of it was about the excavation process and what happened, and you know, a lot more in depth than, you know, had I just done this myself. Like done the research and did the audio tape or whatever, and then of course I had, you know, free time after that, and just decided to wander around a lot more, take some photos, you know, and yeah, see the place. And it is something. It's something else. It's got a little macabre to it because, you know, I mean, obviously a volcano blew up and a bunch of people died. So, you know, and that's the thing, like the archaeologist, he had a reverence for that. In fact, he wanted to leave the, like, you go and see the bodies like you've seen in the textbooks, right? That got basically fossilized by the lava. And yeah, he wanted to leave that for last because he said, you know, I just like to remind people that, you know, this was a big event. This was a big tragedy, you know, and it should be thought of that. It happened in like 79 AD, so, I mean, little time has passed. And so there's like a historical perspective to it now. And of course, you know, you get to walk around and all that kind of stuff. But he's right. Like, it was like a tragic event, but it was an amazing event from a historical perspective because, of course, it's just a lost city. It got buried in all this lava or ash, right? And that allowed it to you know, be preserved and rediscovered many, many years later, and after after some people thieved a bunch of stuff, but nevertheless. And so yeah, I mean, I've read about it, I've seen the textbooks, and you know, went to go see it. And that's really what I love about doing this kind of stuff. It's kind of like meeting a celebrity, right? Like you get the same kind of feeling, like, hey, that's what I read about. Those are the things, you know. It's kind of a weird experience to go, hey, those are the dead bodies, but you know. Check this out. Still cool, like such a tall mountain. And I'm gonna come back up here. I gotta come back here during the day because there's a few things I'd like to go see, like the castles and that. But anyway, what an amazing day. Another tiring day, and just enriching and wonderful. And, you know, so happy I took that extra trip to Naples. So with that, I will say good night, and I hope that everyone watching this is doing well. I certainly am, and I will speak to you tomorrow. So, a domani, arrivederci, ciao.